Students, now you can look into the quiz link which I have shared. You can please do that. Sir, Dean sir,
Can share it
well,
once again, ma'am.
why? It's
Ma'am,
there now.
due to internet issues, it got disconnected, ma'am. I joined
Okay,
again.
okay. I'll just I'll do it. Now check whether you can see that. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please start doing it. 15 minutes I'll give you. Sir, Dean sir, good afternoon. All of you could open the quiz.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please do it. Ramakrishna, you are there? Ramakrishna, are you there? Sheikh Muhammad, are you there? Sheikh Muhammad?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Nihal? Nihal, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mallikarjun? Mallikarjun, are you there? Farid? Farid, are you there? Only one person has submitted the quiz. Rest of you, please little fast. So those who have completed can start doing the problem. By the time they'll finish up the quiz, the remaining people. Okay, let us not waste the time. So let me just go ahead because 15 people have submitted the quiz. And at the same time, I just want to make an announcement saying that in yesterday's quiz 9, there were 2 questions which were wrongly answered. One is the step response, step input was given and the answer was given as ramp. Okay, so that was something. So it was some signal was given like this, and what is this? It was asked. It has supposed to be a step response, but the correct option for the answer was given as ramp. Okay, that was an error. There was something else which was given with the wrong answer. There was some error in the 2 questions there. Okay, so that would be no given as a grace of 2 marks for that particular quiz to everyone. Okay, there was a mistake from my side. Okay, now let me just go ahead with the application of the problem. Those who have done can make a note of it and start doing it. So for a second order system, okay, for a second order system, given by the transfer function is given by C of S by R of S is equal to 25 by S square plus 6S plus 25. It is like a omega n square by S square plus 2 zeta omega ns. Find its TP, peak time, TR, rise time, TS, settling time, and peak overshoot and percentage of peak overshoot. Also, find its response for step input. Okay, first note down the problem, and after noting down, compare it with the standard second order system S square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square. Omega n square is this, so find out omega n. 2 zeta omega ns is this, you know omega n, so find out zeta. So you can get the value of omega n, you can get the value of zeta, and then use the formula whatever I had given, just directly substitute them, use the calculator and find those values. I think there is nothing great in it, please try to do it. So 56 responses I got. Only the remaining few are left. Only 10 more have to give. So all the 56 people, please make a note of this problem. For a second order system whose transfer function is given as 25 by s square plus 6s plus 25. Find its peak time, rise time, settling time, peak overshoot, percentage of peak overshoot, and also find its response for a step input. Okay. So when the problem is given like this, because looking at the transfer function, you know that it is of the form omega n square by s square plus 6s plus omega n square. So compare it with the standard form and try to get the values of omega n and zeta. So let me know what is the value of omega n and what is the value of zeta you have got, comparing it with s square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square equal to s square plus 6s plus 25. Mapping it, then we can get omega n square is 25. Omega n is 5 radians per second, correct? And 6s is equal, that means 6 is equal to 2 into zeta into omega n, correct? Omega n value we know. So what is zeta? Zeta is 6 by 10, which is equal to 0.6. So you know that here in this self, you can make it down that zeta in this case is between 0 to 1. That means it is underdamped system. That has to be remembered. Okay. And you have to remember the responses of underdamped system, because now the problem is also asking you to find the response of underdamped system for the step input. I did it for the critically damped system, right? C of t is equal to omega nt into 1 minus e to the power of minus omega nt, something I did. So likewise, each of the cases of zeta, there will be a particular expression for C of t. It is better if you can remember it. Okay. So now coming again back to the problem point, zeta we know, omega n we know, right? Now what is that we have to find out? We have to find out the value of TR, TP, etc. So you have to find out the rise time, which is pi minus theta by omega d, correct? But what is theta? Again, you have to recall theta is equal to tan inverse square root of 1 minus zeta square by zeta. Zeta is 0.6. Substitute the value over here. You have to get theta as 0.9272. Okay, if you are getting something other than that, let me know about it. And then omega d is required. What is omega d? Omega d is 1 omega n into 1 minus square root of zeta square. There omega n is 5. 1 minus 0.6 square, correct? So what is the omega d? Omega d is 4 radians per second. So you know omega d, you know theta. Okay. So you have to write the value of TR. TR is around 0.5535 seconds. Okay. So this is about TR. Fine. I'm moving on to the next parameter. Hoping that you have noted it down. Shall I move on to next slide? Aditya? Someone has to tell me whether you have noted it down or not. Otherwise, how do I know?
Your voice is breaking.
Have you noted it down? Oh, can you hear me? No, have you noted it down?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Now, finally, because zeta for the given system is between 0 and 1, because zeta is 0.6, so step response we have noted down, and we are supposed to know response of second order system for zeta is known to us, which is given as C of t is 1 minus e to the power of minus zeta omega n t, okay, by square root of 1 minus zeta square into sine omega t plus 5. This is the formula, or this is the equation that what we have obtained. So substituting the values of zeta and omega n, you have to get this as 1 minus 1.5625 e to the power of minus 3t into sine 5t plus the phase angle, that is theta, would be 0.9272, which we have already calculated. So this is how, given a second order system, we should able to find the specifications, time domain specification, whatever has been asked. In case it is asked to find out the step response for the same system, you have to look at the value of zeta, whatever has been obtained for the given system. If it is underdamped, critically damped, overdamped, based on that, you should able to recall the equation and substitute those values. Okay. So now quickly make a note of another problem, a little twisted problem. Maybe you can do it. You have to apply your brain there. Okay. So one problem, you see whatever problems I'm doing, 1 or 2 I'm doing the samples, but you have to solve many. It is up to you how many you do. Because in the third semester also all the analytical subjects you have scored less and the performance was having weak. Okay. So in order to improve that, now you have to prove yourself and you can score more and you can change your SGPA more by solving more problems and getting more confidence in doing these things, and thus you can score more. Okay. So don't limit yourself to very less. Now note down the problem. You have to solve many problems. You should not relax. Next, complex conjugate poles, not complex poles. So S1 is 1 minus 2 plus J1. S2 is minus 2 minus J1. Okay. Determine the form of transfer function, that is omega n square by s square plus. In that format, what is this going to be? Okay. You making use of this, you have to obtain the transfer function and determine the values of omega n, Tp, Tr, Ts and MP, assuming standard second order system. The challenge here is to get the second order system transfer function making use of the poles given. Okay, that is the first task. You have to get what is the transfer function. Once you get the transfer function, then compare it with your standard function and what is omega n, what is zeta. You have to get it and you have to substitute it in those formulae. Then your task is done. Okay. So first you have to get the transfer function. In order to get the transfer function, I'm giving you a hint. Okay, these are the roots, right? So I'm giving you the hint is first to find the characteristic equation using the roots. Find the characteristic equation first. Once you find the characteristic equation, it is nothing but omega n square by characteristic equation, because from characteristic equation you would be having omega n square. So this would be your transfer function. Okay, first find the characteristic equation. From the characteristic equation, find omega n square. Once you know the omega n square and characteristic equation, numerator and denominator, this is your transfer function. So once you do it, what is zeta, what is omega, and you know, put it in the formula of Tp, Tr, Ts, okay, etc. and you can find it. Try to solve it and let me know what is the transfer function. If anybody can give me the transfer function, I think great. Let me just check for the responses. 68 responses. So my God, somebody has submitted twice. So I'm just closing the quiz now. Yeah. Now, someone has to give me what is the transfer function. The roots are given. How do you find that characteristic equation? Can anyone tell me? Any guess? Roots are given. S1, S2 are given. How do you find the characteristic equation? Anyone? Can anyone tell me?
S minus first root into S minus second root.
Very good. What is your name?
Dheeraj.
Dheeraj. Very good, Dheeraj. Okay. Can you also tell me what is S1, ma? S1? Dheeraj? So S1 is minus 2 plus j and S2 is minus 2 minus j. Okay. So this is nothing but S plus 2 minus j into S plus 2 plus j equal to 0. So simplify this. Okay. Then you let me know what is the characteristic equation. Someone can tell me? What is this? People should answer, right? If you don't answer, then I think that you are not there. This is the characteristic equation. Okay. Now for the transfer function of the system is omega n square by the characteristic equation. Correct? What should be this? What should I write in place of omega n square? Can someone tell me? See, from the given roots, you got the characteristic equation, correct? Once you got the characteristic equation, you have to obtain the transfer function. Then only you can find out TP, TR, etc. So we know the transfer function is of the form omega n square by s square plus 2 zeta omega ns plus omega n square. This is the characteristic equation of the given system. But what must be written here for the given system? What is omega n square? Spurti, can you tell me?
5, ma'am.
5. Wonderful. So this is your transfer function of the given system. So from this, when you compare it with that, omega n is root 5 radians per second, correct? Omega n square is 5, omega n is root 5 radians per second. And 4 is equal to 2 zeta omega n. Omega n is root 5. This is 4. Find out zeta value, whatever value you will get, find the zeta value. So let me know what is the value of zeta.
Two by root 5, ma'am.
Simplify it. I don't have calculator, no? 2 by root 5, correct.
0.89.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So you know omega n, you know zeta. Can you not find out the parameters using the formula TP is pi by omega d? But what is omega d? Omega d is omega n into square root of 1 minus zeta square. Correct? So put it that. What is rise time? Rise time value. Again, there is a formula. Put the formula of rise time there. Okay. Then you have to find out settling time 4 by zeta omega n. Correct? So write those formula whatever I had given and substitute them and you let me know what is your rise time, what is the young people have already left. See, until the last moment, if you are not there in the class, I'm not going to consider the quiz also. Please inform those people who left the class. I will consider the quiz only those who are there for all the 2 classes. Otherwise, no. I have made a note of this attendance here. It is there. You can see this. So I've made a note of it. Who is present, who is not present. Please convey this message to your friends who left the class before it ended up. They will not be considered. Their quiz won't be considered. That's it. Okay. So for that, what you will be getting here would be omega d is equal to 1 and TR is 2.6799. Percentage of MP is 0.1867. Okay, theta is 0.4636. This is how one has to do the problem with respect to the time domain specifications. Okay, so now the last one before we wind up. A certain system, problem 3, a certain system is described by a differential. So convey that message to your friends, those who are not staying in the class until the last minute. Their quiz won't be considered, their attendance won't be considered. And you all know that I have also announced it in the group chat. If attendance is not met in the online classes, also NSAR would be declared. So one has to maintain the attendance. Okay. And, one has to present throughout the class. It is not for only the sake of quiz and some marks. No, I won't consider the quiz if you are not there in the class. Full. That's it. If you people do like this, I'll give the quiz into 3 quizzes and I'll give it whatever point of time I want. For all the quizzes people present, then only I'll consider, and those who are miss even for one quiz in that particular class, I'll consider it as 0. If people behave like this, I'll do it. A differential equation described a system. So find the output response for unit step input. So y of s you have to find out, okay, and you have to find out the input as a step input. For that, what will be the thing? Apply partial fractions, then find the y of s and take the inverse Laplace transform of y of s. You have to find out y of s. For the step input means it should be 1 by s. So you have to get the partial fractions. Simplify the partial fractions, then whatever you get y of s with the partial fractions by taking 1 by s into consideration. Okay, so solve it and get the inverse Laplace transform, and you have to get the equation. I'm just giving you the answer. You can try your own and you check whether you are doing it correctly or not. So y of t will be the response for the step input would be 1 minus 4 e to the power of minus 3t minus 3 e to the power of minus 4t. This must be the answer for that. Okay. What you have to get in y of s? A by s, s b by s plus 3 plus c by s plus 4. Obviously, a must be 1, b must be minus 4, c must be minus 3. You should have obtained. Okay. So this is the thing. I think with this, I am signing off. Okay. In the next class, let us discuss about the steady state errors. Okay. And the parameters of the steady state errors. How do we calculate what is Kp, Kv, Ka, etc. Steady. But now I want to give you a gentle reminder that because we have completed unit 1 and already halfway through unit 2, and you have to make your demonstration ready with respect to Simulink. MATLAB Simulink for the unit 1. Okay. So one fine day, the next week I'll ask you to give me the presentation. So you should be ready with that. Fine. So all of you please take care and convey my message what I meant. Some 10 students have not there in the class. Please tell them they're your friends. Tell them that if they're not there, I'm not going to consider their quiz. I'm not going to consider their attendance if they do like this. Okay. Next class onwards, I want everyone to be present. If somebody tries to do like that, for every 5 minutes, I'll give you a poll. All the 10 questions, what I would like to, for every 5 minutes, I'll give a poll, and all the polls, if one is present, then only I'll give the attendance. Otherwise, no. So this is my clear signal. Please convey to your friends. Okay. Stay safe and take care of yourself. Bye.